Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am doing something a little different yet again. I ran across some IRs for acoustic guitars, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to show how the Nano Cortex can be an awesome acoustic rig. Utilizing the IRs for acoustic guitars from Selah Sounds. These are the particular ones that I got. And I haven't tried a bunch of them. I found the John Mayer IRs for that model, which seemed to kind of be the closest to this triple O. I think it's an 18. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know how to tell. I should know, but I don't. But I've got a Baggs, an Anthem pickup, and what I wanted to kind of show beyond just the sound, that how the IR really helps the sound, but how you can utilize the Nano Cortex as just a acoustic rig. I guess you could consider it like use it as a preamp in a way, and I'll show you that too, because I'm actually using a capture of a Neve 1073. So you can see on the screen here as I'm scrolling through. So for the capture, I've got my Neve 1073 capture, and on that one I've actually backed off the gain a little bit. Cut some bass, some mids, and I might have boosted the treble just a hair. So that's how that's set. And then the next block is for the IR. In this case, they have three different styles. One is kind of more flat, one's kind of enhanced, and one's even kind of more enhanced. I'm not really sure which one this one is, but it's a 414, I guess, microphone. And anyway, then I've got a compressor, the legendary 87 compressor. I've got modulation turned on, and I have a Mind Hall reverb. And so that's how that is all set up. And I will show you, I'll play a little something with the IR enabled. So that's with the IR. If I disable the IR, and again I'll enable it. I'll disable it. And I have to say, I mean, even without the IR, this pickup system is amazing. It sounds great. And you could do some more EQ things. So I actually added an equalizer block down here. I literally just set this up in like 5 minutes, and I got a really decent tone out of it, I thought. But yeah, it really, more than anything, kind of warms it up. It gives it a little more body. Again, it doesn't sound bad, and even if you don't use an IR, so let's say we wanted to add a little more high end. What we could do is go to the equalizer. Let's pick let's do a parametric. And let's see. one thing we could try first is turning the treble up on the capture. If I do that. So with the treble all the way up. So without even touching the EQ, I was able to kind of recover some of the high end. Let's see. The problem is if I disable the capture, now this one's going to sound really high endy probably. I mean, I like that better. The other one is, you know, if you don't have the IRs, you could still use the Nano Cortex. I have this Neve 1073. I'll show you what it sounds like without it. So it really adds a nice top end character to the signal. So, but you can download that from the cloud. That's on my profile. It's for free. I'll go through the settings in case anybody wants to set up something similar to this. So if I go into the compressor, these are the settings that I've got. I think these are pretty much stock. I don't think I made any changes. One thing I was messing with was I was kind of messing with the mix a little bit and kind of trying, you know, not to have as much compression. It's nice when you're playing finger style for sure. So those are the settings there. Equalizer, I haven't changed anything, so I'll leave that. Modulation, I'm using the Chief DC2W mix at about 29%, mode 2.3, which is one of my favorite modes. Just kind of gives it a nice little something extra. So with it, without it, with it, sounds really nice with it. And it's not overpowering amount of chorusing. Then on the Mind Hall, I've got it set to 23.8% mix. And I think everything else is fairly straightforward. One thing I do always mess with is the low pass. Depending on the PA that you're playing through, sometimes it's nice to kind of cut the high end of the reverb where it's not as kind of lets it settle into the mix a little bit better. And then I have a delay on here, but you know. Sounds pretty nice. That is a tape delay. But you know, I don't generally use delays for acoustic guitar. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to just kind of do a quick video on this. I'm gonna also follow this video up with using this Ampero control by Hot One, Ho Tone. I think it's Hot Tone. Using this with the new Nano update, you're able to use the turn the effect, you know, the pre and post effects for anything actually on and off. Also tap tempo. So I'll show you how you can utilize that, and that really makes this a really great. This paired with the Nano Cortex for an acoustic rig, I mean, it's got everything you need in it, and it sounds great. And like I said, adding the these IRs of these acoustic guitars, I think they've got a bunch of them. They have a lot of Taylor ones, and they sound great. Again, this is just one of 6, I think, for this particular guitar that I tried, and I liked it. So I'm not going to do a full-blown demo on like all the different IRs that they offer. Just kind of wanted to show you kind of a before and after, and kind of what it can potentially do for your own guitar sound for your acoustic guitars. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys checking out the videos, and see you guys in the next one.